everybody. I'm going to do something that I normally don't do. When it comes to cars, I usually try to talk about just cars. And when I'm talking about politics, I'm trying to talk about just politics. But there's something going on right now, and many of you probably don't even know it because, you know, you really don't care, because you don't realize the ripple effect that this is going to have. The Obama administration is going after gunsmiths. They want to make gunsmiths classified as manufacturers. This means when you take a gun in and get it tuned and tweaked and modified, they're no longer considered like a mechanic. Now they're considered a manufacturer. Now, like I said, I usually try to keep my car opinions and my political opinions separated. But this is a major threat if they manage to pull this off. Because as you know, far left progressives have been going after the auto industry for as long as they could. And people like me and you that we love modifying and we love getting our cars modified and our cars suit them, they don't like all that stuff because it goes beyond everything that they're trying to do. They want to, you know, which I think technology, I'm not a caveman. I think we should take advantage of technology and make cars cleaner, but at the same time, I don't think we should take and get every classic car off the road. I mean, my last muscle car was a 1970 F85 442. I mean, you put that thing to the floor, it got 2 miles to the gallon, and its speedometer went like this, and its fuel needle went like that. And someday I'm going to get another one. But right now, I'm sporting a little Acura that I've been tweaking for a couple of years now. But because we know the way that they go after cars and the way that they make it hard to do anything that you like to do to your car, because a car's a very, very personal thing, especially in America. America, Germany, Japan, very passionate countries when it comes to the population and cars. And, you know, government has always tried to do things to make it more and more difficult for you to make your car your own. So, if they manage to pull this off with the gunsmiths, basically what they're saying is anybody who modifies something that's built in a factory, now their shop becomes a factory or a manufacturer. Which means that, you know, if this all works out with the guns, down the line, they can go into a shop like Count Customs, or they could go into a shop like Foos. And who's the other guy? I can't remember the other guy's name. There's another guy, real famous, did the Bud Light car. Anyway, they could go into shops like this and tell them, hey, yeah, you know, we're going to price you out of business. You got to pay all these regulatory fees, and you got to pay all these manufacturing fees, and then you got to pass them all on to you. So basically then, going in with your 2011 Honda, they're going to treat it like it's going to cost you just as much as going to get it modified to have, you know, it's lowered down and maybe a intake. But by the time you're done, what today would cost you maybe, you know, $3,000 or $4,000, if they do with this with the guns, and then because of the way they're doing it, it's going to make it real easy for them to do it with car modifiers. Going in and getting what would cost you $2,000 or $3,000 today, in say 2020, you could go and buy a brand new car instead of getting your car modified. Which, I mean, let's face it, not everybody wants a brand new car. I'm not going to say I don't want a brand new car, but I like playing with older cars. I mean, that's a car guy. It doesn't matter what, I mean, I was never an import guy until I got my Integra. I bought my Integra to just fix it up and sell it, because there's actually on my YouTube channel here, you'll see it. It's 61 Chevy Bel Air. That's what I had my eyes on. And then I started driving my Integra, and I was like, oh man, this is, so now, I'm just as passionate about imports as I am about muscle cars, because they really, but I'm just a car guy. I love cars. I love but they're really, this is a big deal. I mean, this election, like I said, I really don't like bringing politics and cars together. It's not because it's not something that, but we really got to think about it, because if Hillary becomes president, she's going to continue, if Obama can't finish what he's doing with the gun tweakers now, Hillary's going to finish it. And if it gets passed through, the next thing they're going after is mechanics and automobile modifiers. And this is something you really need to think about. I mean, politics aside, this comes down to something that you're passionate about. And I mean, if somebody that, wants to run for president, if there's a chance that person's going to be playing with something and trying to take something that you're passionate about away, then you really need to think about that. I mean, it's amazing how the ripple effects of politics reaches into things that you never think they would. But unfortunately, this is something you need to think about this year, Believe me, I'm not the biggest fan of Trump, but man, I'll be honest with you. The threat of somebody messing with my car hobby is the only thing I got left. That's my last bit of freedom. That's the last American freedom. That's our last frontier, is cars. That's something where no matter what income class you're in, you can get your hands on a car. You can slowly build a car. You could be someone who's working at Burger King, making minimum wage, and over, it might take you 4, 5, 6 years, but somewhere down the line, a car that you're buying today for $500, you can turn it into something where when you can pull into a free-for-all car show and everybody loves your car. And meanwhile, you still haven't even stepped up the economic ladder in them 6 years, but you got something that it's yours. You built it and everybody loves it. And there's no way I'm going to let a politician take that away from me. And you shouldn't let a politician take that away from you either. So, I hate to like I said, I really hate to mix cars and politics, but this is something you need to know. This is something you need to be aware of. And this is something that, as car fanatics, car fans, or just, if you're just someone who just love driving your car, you love going, and you're someone you have money and you can afford to go buy a modified car, right? This is something you need to know, because it's something that they want to take away from you. They're going to start with the guns, and from the guns, that opens up the door, because now they have the case model to do it around, and they're going to be able to do it with the cars. It's just a step. Matter of fact, I'm surprised they ain't done it with the cars first, because by doing it with the cars first makes it even easier to do it with the guns, but they're doing it with the guns first, because, they're just progressive fanatics. But, really, if you're a car fanatic and you love cars, you really need to know what the government is planning on doing with people that modify, tweak, and repair things. They're starting with the gun industry, and everybody, it's a feel-good thing, I mean, if you don't like guns, you're thinking, well, this is good. But if you love cars, this is a very, very bad